See.
Exactly. That's why I told you to leave it there.
See, I knew that was up to come
Now,
out. You know, so
thank you, brother.
I'm
Now let's talk about something.
We love you.
yeah, okay.
Much love,
yeah,
brother,
okay.
much love.
You wait till I get
You
to
see,
say
I
what
gave
I'm saying.
your Eagles your due.
Okay.
Now let's go on to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the Yankees, okay.
Oh man,
The other American
the other.
The other.
Now, you're Eagle, you're a Cowboy fan. Now, this is something that I've been asking. Do you think, as a Cowboy fan, that they deserve this title of America's team? Still.
No.
Thank you.
The reason why I don't think so, because they don't present what it stood for all those years under Tom Landry into Jimmy Johnson.
Tex Schramm and Tom Landry, they made it what it is, that name,
Sure.
America's team. Mr. McIntosh, your thoughts?
Hey, I think Pittsburgh deserved that title.
I think a lot of teams, because I remember, you said Pittsburgh, I remember Mel Blount, the all-time great cornerback. He said that a lot of the players didn't like that. He thought it was very disrespectful that you're going to say that this team is America's team.
But we have to remember, it wasn't the Cowboys who named them.
It was the
team.
NFL films. They did a highlight reel.
Because the star.
And the star and all that now. But my feelings on this America's team thing, I think, is over. And ever since Jerry Jones has taken over the team, he's been riding on that coattail for
American
a very
money
long
team.
time. Now, I have another question about Mr. Jones now. If the Cowboys, now let me just back this up now. The reason why they're still America's team is, you take the polls, the people say, yes, we love the Cowboys. And the money.
Yes.
They make the most money out of all the NFL teams.
Yes, they do.
And you think about in sports,
That's right.
they're in the top 5.
Yes, they are.
But this is for a team that hasn't won a meaningful game since January of 1996. How is that, Jerry?
They want a playoff.
They want, but I'm talking meaningful game, brother. January 96, they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers for the Super Bowl, and that was it.
Yep.
So my thing with this America's team thing, I don't like it. They don't deserve it because America's team is supposed to be number one. They're good, and the Cowboys haven't been on that level since the 90s.
Right.
So I just don't see it, and it's really getting to me.
The worst thing about it is Jerry never wants to admit when he's wrong.
He
And
never
he
will.
never will. He's 70-something years old.
Set in his way.
Never going to back and just say, hey, I made a mistake. He definitely made a mistake Sunday night, firing that coach, Rob Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
He brought the Eagles back even.
Yes, he did. Thank you. He showed up did.
He sure did.
Rob Ryan has a smile on his face.
For you fans that don't know, the Cowboys got stomped 49-17 by the Saints.
But remember also, you had 2 coaches on the other sideline that he had on his payroll that
Yes, he did.
let go. Sean Payton, who was under Parcells, and knowing that Parcells wasn't going to stay for long, he let him go to New Orleans.
And you know what Jerry said, that the reason why he did not hire Payton, Sean Payton is the coach of the New Orleans Saints. At that time, he said that he thought he was a little Luffy. And that Luffy got the New Orleans Saints a Super Bowl victory and pretty much in contention
Every year.
every year. So,
Yeah. And don't forget, when Sean Payton got to New Orleans, his first order of business was to get Romo out of Dallas. But Jerry said no.
yeah.
And that's when he got Mr. Breeze.
Yeah.
Breeze. So can you imagine Tony's stats if he would have went to New Orleans
Oh, man. Tony.
behind the offensive line that actually blocks?
Well, just like I said, the game, and I told you earlier, and I told you on the phone. I watched the game, and Tony Romo said this last game, I'm not going to be the scapegoat. He did not throw no intercept. He threw all check down.
And didn't force the ball.
Now, talking about that now, this goes to Mr. Garrett. Jason Garrett, the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, and Bill Callahan. And also Mr. Kiffin, Monty Kiffin. Now, with the schedule that they have going forth, got 6 games left. Giants, the Raiders, Chicago, Green Bay, and the Philly and Washington. How do you think they fare? Me personally, from what they have shown, I see like a split, if that.
The worst thing is when it's the NFC against the NFC East against the NFC East, records go out the window because you don't know what team is coming on that Sunday. But against Green Bay,
who might have Aaron Rodgers back.
But they are at home.
They are in Dallas.
Now, still the Chicago game?
Chicago's on the road.
Chicago got Josh McDowell. He was playing last time he played.
He looked like the Bears ain't lost a step on
and
that.
then you got the kid from Packers. He was coming back from Philadelphia. He was playing pretty good.
Now, do you think if this season goes south,
he got to go?
Jason Garrett. Now, do you think the whole coaching staff?
Yes.
Or
Yes, the whole thing.
But blow
up the whole
thing.
thing.
That's Jerry Jones.
But Jerry Jones,
that's his pet. Basically, I hate to, I don't know Jason Garrett, and I hate to say it like that. This is what you're showing me.
Yeah.
But that's his pet. That's his, there's no way you can have this average. He fired. You remember, he fired Chan Gailey after 2 8-8 seasons.
Yes.
They made the playoffs those years, and he still let him go.
Yes, he did.
What's the difference with this situation and Jason Garrett now?
Because he said that he did not want the same mistake done. Because he said with Chan, he jumped too soon.
Jumped it.
So he said he wasn't going to make that same mistake again. But
Really?
I'm thinking he said he's not going. He's holding on too long right now. He has to let him go because this is a sinking ship. Everybody wants Gruden. But
he would have to give up control.
Yep.
If he was going to go that way and not get a yes man, he would have to give up control. And we all know Mr. Jones
don't want to give up control.
is never going to do that.
He did it once with Parcells. He gave up some to Parcells.
He just gave up just a little touch of it.
But he needed to go kiss Jimmy's butt and call it a
It
day.
ain't going to happen. But my thought, I really believe that it's not going to happen. Peace out, Cowboys. And folks, that's all the time I have for you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And that's it, brother. Sports Focus out.